What if the price of saving one life is the systematic destruction of everything you've ever loved, and the only way to pay it is to become the very monster they're hunting? In Collateral, L.T. Ryan delivers a high-octane thriller that transforms the rescue mission trope into a devastating exploration of moral debt, proving that in the shadow world of covert ops, there are no clean victories, only survivors carrying the weight of what they broke to stay alive. This isn't just another tactical suspense novel with body counts and betrayals. It's a claustrophobic, emotionally raw descent into loyalty, loss, and the terrifying moment when duty demands you sacrifice your soul to save someone else's. From the first breathless narration, listeners are plunged into a landscape where every ally could be leverage, and every extraction feels like an ambush. Perfect for fans of gritty military thrillers and character-driven action fiction, this audiobook serves up relentless pacing, authentic tradecraft, and a protagonist whose crisis of conscience hits harder than any bullet. When former Special Operator Jack Reeves is pulled back into the field to extract a kidnapped diplomat's daughter from a rogue faction in Eastern Europe, he expects a standard hostage recovery, not to discover the girl is bait in a trap designed specifically for him. But as the mission unravels and collateral damage mounts, Jack realizes this isn't about ransom or politics, it's personal vengeance orchestrated by someone who knows his playbook better than he does. Trapped between compromised intel, shifting alliances, and the ghost of a past op gone wrong, he must navigate a labyrinth where trust is currency and mercy is liability. Ryan masterfully balances kinetic action with psychological depth, ensuring every firefight carries emotional consequence and every tactical decision forces a reckoning with who he's become. The audiobook narration amplifies this tension with breathtaking precision, capturing Jack's disciplined exterior cracking under existential dread, while secondary voices shift subtly between professionalism and panic, making every whispered command feel desperate and every silence heavy with implication. You don't just hear the mission, you feel the cost etched into bone with each trigger pull. What elevates Collateral beyond typical tactical thrillers is its refusal to treat violence as spectacle or heroes as infallible. Jack isn't special because he's unbeatable, he's targeted because he's human, and his skills demand constant ethical negotiation. His journey isn't about winning, it's about surviving with enough integrity left to face himself afterward. Supporting characters shine with uncomfortable authenticity, teammates whose loyalty masks hidden agendas, handlers whose orders blur lines between necessity and cruelty, even antagonists whose motives stem from wounds as real as Jack's trauma. Every interaction reinforces the novel's core tension. Can you protect others without losing yourself? And more urgently, can you forgive what you had to do to keep them breathing? Even the operational details serve thematic depth, with surveillance tech mirroring emotional exposure, and safe houses becoming spaces where vulnerability is the only true security. For audiobook listeners, this production is an immersive exercise in sustained dread. The narrator embodies Jack's evolving perspective with remarkable range, from clipped military cadence to raw, questioning vulnerability, while supporting characters are distinguished through vocal textures that hint at hidden loyalties without telegraphing twists. Sound design enhances claustrophobia without gimmickry, distant gunfire muffled by concrete walls, encrypted comms crackling with urgency, the oppressive silence of transit vehicles where doubt festers, all ground high-stakes action in sensory reality. Pacing mirrors the rhythm of covert operations, accelerating during breaches and chases, then lingering in tense lulls where paranoia festers and alliances fracture. Whether you're commuting through urban chaos or lying awake in quiet darkness, the audiobook creates a portable pressure cooker where isolation feels absolute and time feels borrowed. It's storytelling as embodied suspense, transforming passive listening into active participation in a fight where survival demands more than skill. It demands surrender to uncomfortable truths. Ultimately, Collateral redefines the tactical thriller by centering moral injury within operational mastery. It satisfies cravings for expertly choreographed action and conspiracy-driven plots, while delivering substantive commentary on veteran trauma, institutional betrayal, and the courage required to rebuild identity after service. No prior series knowledge is needed. It stands confidently as a complete, devastating journey. If you've ever wondered whether some missions are worth the cost, or if redemption is possible after crossing lines you swore never to cross, this audiobook will affirm that sometimes the bravest act isn't pulling the trigger, it's living with why you did. Press play, brace yourself for impact, and prepare to question everything you thought you knew about honor, sacrifice, and the price of staying alive. Your next obsession isn't waiting in distant battlefields, it's waiting in the terrifying intimacy of a man confronting the wreckage he made to save what mattered most.